tough one for you guys. And
yeah, that one hurt a lot, and I think we've been working a lot more pitching-wise throughout this winter, and it's definitely paid off, and we've all just been waiting for this time of the season.
I was going to say, how anxious were you for this game, for this moment, just to get back here?
It's been a long wait, and especially today, just waiting for this time. Couldn't come sooner.
How awesome is it to be going back to the state tournament?
It's definitely going to be fun. It was a lot of fun 2 years ago, and can't wait.
And what about your teammates putting a lot of runs on the board for you tonight? Just talk about the job they did.
It's a lot of fun when we're running, when we're scoring runs, and they do a great job of that, and it's definitely puts a lot less pressure on me as a pitcher, and it's more fun that way.
Sure.
And then kind of talk about your sister. Obviously, she gets to coach you, call the pitches. Kind of talk about that relationship and how she's kind of helped you.
Yeah, we both have a lot of trust, I guess, in each other because she calls them, and then I can shake them off as I go, and I think we work pretty good together. Doesn't really seem like my sister out here.
And then coming into this, like regional loss last year, what was kind of the motivation coming in this year to kind of make it different and have that different outcome?
I think just creaming everyone instead of just barely beating them. That really helped because you never know what can happen if it's a 1-0 ball game.
And then what are you looking forward to next week at the state tournament?
Just hopefully getting some more wins and trying to compete at the state level.
A little less stressful this year than last year.
Definitely.
How motivated were you guys after what happened last year?
We wanted it so bad after what happened last year. We were really upset. We just didn't want the same thing to happen again.
And take me through that at bat where you hit the home run. Was that your first home run of the year?
Yeah, first home run of the year. I was waiting for it. It finally came. I don't know. I saw it coming in, and then I started running, and I looked over, and I said, oh man, it's got a chance, and then it went over, so that's really cool.
And then kind of talk about all of the runs that your team put up. I mean, really, it was a lot of offensive production. You guys
everyone was on the bat so well tonight, and we're all so proud of each other, and I wouldn't have had it any other way.
And then kind of talk about your teammates. Obviously, a lot of you are really close. I think a lot of you play 3 or 4 sports together.
Right. Yeah, we all mainly play 3 or 4 sports together, and we've been playing since we were probably 3 years old all together. So we've always been a really close team, whatever the sport may be.
Yeah. And then kind of as you look back 2 years ago, you guys were playing for a state title, and how do you think that kind of will set you guys up for this season?
I think it's going to motivate us even more because we haven't gotten it necessarily right, but I think this year it's going to happen.
And then you guys are 3rd ranked, head into the tournament, probably get a decent seed down there in Fort Dodge. Kind of talk about the year for you guys and how you guys kind of earned the things you got.
Yeah, we were hoping to get kind of a higher seed, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. So, I don't know, I think we're going to prove ourselves down at the state tournament.
Back to state. Feels good, especially after a 10-0 win compared to a 1-0 loss.
And the girls talked about motivated all year because of coming so close last year.
Yeah.
Did you see that, especially today?
Yeah, and they talked about it a little before the game, that they said, remember what happened last year, sorry. And just to come out, and their theme this year was to make a statement, and they wanted to come out, and their goal was to 10-run teams to get there, and they did it 2 out of the 3 times. That's pretty good.
And your offense 1 through 9, everybody stepped up and contributed.
Yeah, and that hasn't been happening all year. It's
Really?
just now. So 7, 8, 9 for us recently. They've been struggling all year, and to finally come here, that's pretty good.
And then kind of talk about the year as a whole. You guys are 3rd ranked right now.
Yeah, it's kind of reminded me of 2 years ago because we're 31-1 right now, and I wasn't expecting that at all. Against some of the teams we played, like Central Springs, Columbus, those really high-ranked teams, I wasn't expecting to come out with the wins, but they always surprise me.
And
Kori's been pitching great. I mean, they've been scoring a lot of runs. I mean, what was the key for her shutting those guys down?
I think it was helpful that they've never seen her before because I was kind of nervous for that coming into regional play. But her rise ball, her changeup, everything kind of works, and she's definitely throwing the fastest she's ever thrown in her career.
Sure.
And then as you guys head into the state tournament, what's kind of going to keep the motivation up for your team?
Probably just keeping their offense, making them score low, and keeping our offense high, because that's kind of what carried us when we went there for state 2 years ago, our offense.
How much did you want to impress on the girls that you didn't want to look past this team, because obviously they upset some teams along the way to get here?
A lot. They didn't get to pick out state shirts this year. We didn't talk about hotels. We didn't talk about anything like we did last year. So we weren't thinking about anything past today.